The lesson from Charlie Kirk's killing in terms of American foreign policy that I want to share is that think about how shocking and just jolting this experience has been for you with Charlie Kirk being killed. Imagine how many times, go look it up if you need to, how many times this has happened in other countries where people in those countries, whether South America, whether the Middle East, whether, whatever, were supporting a leader, a young, vibrant soul who emerged from poverty most of the time, got an education, became really, capable in terms of being able to explain and express the problems of their society, their day, their country, their context in a very eloquent way. How many times those people have risen up in these countries across the world and then their lives have been snuffed out because of foreign policy of the United States, the deep state, whatever you want to call it, CIA, regime change, operations, capacity building, all that stuff that you've seen probably on podcasts nowadays or all over the place. Think about how many times other countries and societies have gone through that and never see anything else, right? So Charlie Kirk was an icon, I think, right, for a lot of people of our time, of our political discourse. And I just can't tell you how many times someone like that, but for a different society, a different segment of a different society have popped up, promising to deliver those people from their problems, their challenges, rescue them from the brink of whatever they're headed as a country or as a people. And then those people who could have been the real change makers, the real innovators, the real leaders to move their country in a better direction were killed, assassinated, a lot of times due to our own government, deep state meddling in those countries, or because we wanted the price of bananas to be cheaper, or the price of raw minerals for our phones, or oil, or whatever it might be, right? And so, our foreign policy is creating failed countries through these acts that we've committed that are similar to what was committed against Charlie Kirk, but just slightly in a different context. And those failed countries are producing refugees, people who cannot live the way they need to live to enjoy themselves as a full human being and their rights and their privileges and their dreams and hopes and everything else that we as Americans value so highly. They can't live that out in their home countries because of the systems being pretty much an authoritarian, hellscape, for lack of a better term, as Americans would consider it, just for some of those things, that basic rights that we enjoy that they don't.